Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back, you guys. We're going to get into another reading in just a few moments. But before we do, you guys be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. And if there's anything that you need to know, whether it be how to purchase a reading, the merch that we offer, our memberships, or anything else that you could think of, be sure to check out the description box below. Thank you to all of the people who support the channel. And we're going to go ahead and get into the reading for Pisces. First, I'm going to get your advice. We're going to do it backwards and work our way from the back to the front, because I want to see what your advice is, Pisces. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. For Pisces Spirit. What is the advice that you have for Pisces at this time? Trust yourself. Creation. Temptation. So Pisces, your advice right now is to trust yourself. That's most important. Spirit wants you to trust yourself in whatever it is that you're doing. So there's something that you're creating right now that is really important. I can't tell you how I know it's really important. I can't tell you why it's really important, but it's really important. And I feel like there's a temptation here for you to possibly not trust yourself. There's a temptation for you here to possibly give up on what it is that you're doing. And Spirit is telling you this time you can't give up. Some of you are looking at the task in front of you and you feel that it's very daunting. Some of you feel like you don't have any support. Some of you feel that this journey that you're on is never ending. And in some instances that is true. However, there is going to be a breaking point. There is going to be a turning point with whatever it is that you're going through. I see you walking over this bridge on this water, driving over this bridge, commuting over this bridge. And I feel that you guys could be scared. You know how sometimes when you go over a bridge and you drive over it and it's really long and there's water, that can bring anxiety to people. Some of you guys may be traveling through, like, I think, is it Florida or Louisiana or something like that? Places where there's a lot of bridges over water. And it could be very scary, intimidating. I feel like you're worried about whether or not something is going to stay afloat or whether it's going to collapse. Some of you guys are worried about yourself collapsing. Some of you guys need to get more rest and drink more water because you're feeling exhausted. And you feel like there's no security or there's no stability in something that you're doing. I feel like you may feel that if at any given moment, one wrong move could cause a situation to collapse. I feel like a lot of you guys are in very precarious situations, whatever they may be. But you're being called to trust yourself in your creations because what you're creating is monumental. It's necessary. Excuse me, y'all, my allergies. Love surrounds you is at the bottom, and release. So there's something that you need to release. So we're going to look at these cards and we're going to see what the messages are for you, Pisces, in regards to what you need to know. But your advice is to trust yourself in what you are creating. Now with the temptation card, I feel like some of you are tempted to give up. Or possibly you're being tempted to give in to something that you don't want to give into. And I feel like you're being called by your spirit guides to be very strong with what it is that you're doing. Some of you are trying to build an empire or a castle, whatever that means for you in your life. First of all, wow, I was like, what does Pisces need to release? We have the Eight of Cups coming out, though, with the Star card. I feel like some of you guys are feeling discouraged about your life and your current situations. And you really just want to get away. Some of you guys want to take a vacation or a trip. Some of you guys just want to get away, just like the commercial. Some of you may be booking a trip. Some of you may be making accommodations or reservations to travel at this time. I also feel like some of you may have experienced a lot of disappointment recently with whatever it was that you were involved in. I feel like you're disappointed with a person or you're disappointed with a situation. There's about to be a shift, though. You know what I feel? I feel like a lot of people are frustrated with things. Pluto is about to go into Aquarius, I believe. And it's going to be happening, I think, on March 23rd. By the time March has concluded, there's going to be a major shift. And I don't know what's going to happen when this shift happens, but I'm really excited for it because something's got to give about life. And I feel like some of you may feel that way. There's about to be a major shift when it comes to time. It's time for you to be recognized for what it is that you do. Because I feel like you've been battered and bruised and maybe even beaten down by people for what it is that you want to do. And there needs to be healing. I feel like you guys are losing hope. You could be losing hope in yourself. You could be losing hope in people around you. You could be losing hope with situations that you're involved in. And I feel like there's a lot of disappointment and frustration. A lot of you feel that you need to walk away from a person or a situation in order for you to heal. And that's what you guys are deciding to do. Because you want to work towards some type of change, or you want to build some type of change within your life or within the lives of other people. What is it that Pisces needs to release? Oh, wow. The Seven of Swords. Interesting. The Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So what you need to release, Pisces, is the desire to get anything back from the past. I feel that you guys could be in a position, not unlawfully by any means. I feel like you're justified in wanting some type of vindication from the past. However, I think it's holding you back. I feel like there's people from your past that you need to release, or there's memories from your past that you need to release. Any sadness, any losses, any regrets, they have to go. You have to walk away from those emotions in order for you to see clearly how to move forward. I feel that some of you guys deserve rectification or vindication from the things that you've done in your past or the things that you've been through in your past. But the only way that you can get it is to move forward. You've been in a lot of situations, I feel, where you have not been paid what you owe, or you have not been paid what you're owed. You have not been given what you rightfully deserve in situations. But I also feel like that could be because you weren't demanding what you deserved in situations. And not saying like you have to be negative about it. It's just being frank, being assertive. You haven't received what you deserve. And I feel like you can't get that time back. What else does Pisces need to release? What's the Seven of Swords? Control. So you're trying to control situations that the universe is telling you are out of your control. What this boils down to is you needing to know that you are supported by your spirit team. You're supported by your guides. You're supported by the people around you. I feel that you're struggling at this time to possibly see the beauty that is your life. And it's because you're trying to control or manipulate things in the past. When we can't manipulate time in the past, we can't change the past. So, Spirit, what is it that you want Pisces to do when it comes to trusting themselves? Six of Swords is trust yourself as you move forward. You're being guided forward. You're being guided across this bridge. And this bridge is a metaphor for anything that you're trying to accomplish. What are you trying to accomplish right now? It's being represented in this bridge, which is similar to the boat. The boat is just like the bridge. It takes you across a body of water. So some of you could be going overseas, crossing a body of water. Some of you may need to go overseas for whatever reason. But there's definitely a need to trust yourself as you move forward. Things are smoothing themselves out. Things are becoming calmer. Things are becoming more seamless for you. But I feel like you're focusing on the negativity, and it's not to say that you don't have a reason to. It's just saying that that's holding you back. I feel that you're fed up with a situation. You're possibly even fed up with yourself in some situations. But the only way to overcome it is to keep taking your feet and putting one foot in front of the other to move forward. Some of you don't know how to heal this. Some of you don't know where to go, who to ask for help. What's the trust yourself card with the Six of Swords? Can I get one more? Yeah, Justice in the reverse. I feel like you have been called to move away from situations that have been unfair to you. You've been called to relinquish control because God is in control. I feel like Spirit just wants you to do you. They want you to be who you are and do what you feel like you need to do unapologetically. There's an imbalance that you're being moved away from in order to get what it is that you want. But it's like you have to make a decision that's obvious. There's something that's very obvious to you in regards to what it is that you want. Some people may see this as unfair. I feel you may have a lot of people who are trying to make you guilty about the ways that you're moving forward and trying to make you feel bad about the things that you do, the things that you say, the person who you are. But that's exactly why Spirit is moving you away from these people. Because they mean you no good. They want you to stay stationary in the same position that you've been in, where they were able to use you or take advantage of you. What's creation? The Magician. You are creating something. But the goal is to focus on what it is that you want to create and not what you don't. I don't know if y'all hear those sirens, but they're there. Also, the goal is to protect your creations and to use all the tools at your disposal to achieve the goal that you desire. Whatever you're building is worth building. And I think you've hit maybe a writer's block or creator's block. Some of you guys may be having some rough times right now when it comes to feedback from other people in regards to the things that you're doing. But there's like a rough patch. I feel like you've hit an impasse or a rough patch, and you have to regroup at this time. The Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups, whatever this is, you really love it. You really, really love whatever you're creating right now. You have a lot of passion for what you're doing. You have a lot of zeal and vitality when it comes to what you want to accomplish. And I think right now there's a need for you to hold firm to your vision of whatever it is that you want to create. As above, so below with the Magician. So in order for you to get into this attitude or into this place where you can create what it is that you want, you have to remember what you're doing it for. What else is the creation card with the Magician? The Two of Pentacles. You could have some financial issues right now that are holding you back from manifesting the way that you really want to, or you feel that it's holding you back. I don't really think it's holding you back. I just feel like there needs to be balance. You're trying to create balance. You may be trying to create balance within the universe, and the universe is not ready for there to be balance. I don't know. But there's definitely an imbalance. And I feel like you're trying to do something about it. But there's a need for you to release control over how it takes place. You have an opportunity right now, Pisces. You have an opportunity to take a chance on something. And I feel like what you're taking a chance on is yourself. Are you willing to take a chance on yourself? What's temptation? The Star. So you may be tempted to heal a situation with someone. You may be tempted to reconcile with a person. But I'm not sure that this is what you need to do, because of the fact that it's a temptation. To me, that means that something may not be in your best interests. What else is the temptation with the Star card for Pisces? Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Yeah. I feel like if you heal a situation with this person, they're going to continue hiding things from you, or they're going to continue to keep you a secret. I feel like your intuition is telling you that someone, Five of Swords, they're trying to keep you stuck, Pisces. I would not reconcile with this person. If they were your father or are your father, geez. They could be a Capricorn, Taurus. I was going to say Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius. They could be a Virgo. They could be an Aries. But someone's desire is to keep you stuck, to delay you in your life. And I feel that you would be remiss if you were to reconcile with this person, because they're going to keep you in your head. I feel like there's going to be a loss here. It's going to be more of the same. Whatever you experienced with this person before, if they're trying to make you feel like they've changed, they have not changed. They still don't appreciate you. They're still self-centered. They still want to make you afraid of what it is that you want to achieve and make you feel like you can't do it. And they're trying to keep you stuck. There's someone here who's causing conflict in your life by just being in your presence. And Spirit wants you to know not to reconcile with them. All the signs that this could involve, again, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Possibly Aquarius, Aries, Libra. Especially if this is an Aries. Okay, there's a need for you to release what this person has done to you. Or there's a need for you to release what has been done to this person. So if you have someone in your life who has been a victim of misfortune in some way, you have to release that. I feel like you're absorbing a lot of other people's energy. And it's causing you to lose track of where it is that you're going and get distracted along your journey. You can't control what happens to people. You can't control what people go through, even though your best intentions may want to. You can't. Your advice is to trust what you're creating and do not be tempted by someone who makes themselves appear to be some type of savior to your problems. They're not going to help you with anything. They're not going to change anything. If you go back to this person or if you work with this person again, they're going to make things worse. And anything that someone has done to you or your family or your children or someone around you that you care about that was extremely heinous, Spirit wants you to do your best to work on releasing it. Pour out other people's burdens and focus on yours. Because if you continue to take on everyone else's problems, you're going to continue to hold yourself back to the point where you're pushing your progress down. You're suppressing your own progress. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, share it with someone you know, leave me a comment. Whatever you guys want to do is in the description box. And remember, Pisces, this is our circle, boos. Bye.